shall enjoy you.
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I should be afraid to fight.
Revelio.
Show yourself, if you're there. Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Revelio.
Someone there.
Now, to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps, perhaps the Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Closer.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Choices made along the way.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I know there's a hot relay, but there are some trouble. Reminded that we're still running things.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Rave? I'd say we know who. I know I'm not here.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders me. Rightfully so.
Somebody out there?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. Come on. I'll take you to my... This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year Sebastian.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura. I must say, I wasn't...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. Sebastian cannot take away my pain.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. I'm getting tired. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sam.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
No.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep...
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure... It's no idea. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing.
I know he's angry, but he's only...
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow. Always... I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good dead wasn't in my book. Such idiot. Put me down. Are you quite finished? How childish. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I won't rest. That's a child. I will make you pay. You said it's hard. I won't rest. You are postponing the inevitable. Put me down!
All around us.
You've made your last mistake. Are you sure you want to Rather unwise coming back this way. I'm a dog! I won't rest until you're dead. Let's get this.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at billywigs, but it might be the only way to learn what type.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists said.
And shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar.
Repair. Revelio.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you've...
I realize it's a lot to take in. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood are... You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of... If I didn't know you, I think you...
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. You for answers about what happened to Anne.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
Revelio.
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I think...
But you said you didn't really understand.
That's true. And what I do know is that my ability allows me to travel.
Wait.
We can, but perhaps best...
Understood. Well, I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't...
Very well.
True. Perhaps this...
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all... I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. You can't imagine how...
button, Casa. After dark, do not tell anyone.
Could it be? A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree. I should investigate. Revelio. 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 A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Ha. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Confringo. Won't get the best of me. Revelio. have been quite stately in its time. What do we have here?
You should know better than that by now. All told you before.
Revelio.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Mother used to make like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Over here! Ha! Oh!
I shall avenge your death.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Revelio.
I get down from here? Release me!
A ladder. That's what I need. Mr. Tellis. Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Sworn.
Glad I was never locked up here.
Wait a moment.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Wingardium Leviosa. Here's a sad-looking place.
Revelio.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends. That was a close one. I don't like the looks of that encampment.
What are you up to now?
Stone walls do Revelio. What will we find in here?
Revelio.
Somebody there?
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mr. Tallis. Revelio. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio.
Seems the coward fled. Good riddance.
Revelio.
Why is decision running from me?
On Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Ha. Confringo. Revelio.
One who has been interfering with a rather...
Confringo.
The Demiguy's statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. Should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguy's moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that. Wait a moment. Stop it! I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
It's always my turn.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
we'll get what we're owed.
Someone there?
Who's there? Who's there? Afraid to fight? One there. Quiet as a grapple. Hello? One less human to work. Show yourself.
What's that? Who's there? What was that? These are not alone. Attention in defense again.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
My wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Proud of all the potions you've brewed. potions you've brewed. Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
If it thinks it's got half a charm. Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
I'm not going to hurt you. I'll look after you. Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person. Apparently had a bad experience with someone must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Always have trouble collecting them myself. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracell. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in...
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the supply... Not surprising, I suppose.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with...
Truer words never spoken. Not my fault if the little one's caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have... And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stop. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get...
Thank you, I will. What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific. So, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. That's it. Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since...
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs.
Oh, thanks. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawk...
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How would...
Sirona also mentioned...
Indeed he was. He was hoping to go through it with... Aiden took ill when he was collecting Hawk. The cavern is in the hills just southwest.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
You've made a mistake.
You're the one who stole the goblin helm.
If it isn't Laura Treadwell's precious, then your cleverness ain't right.
Gave the Horcrux to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box. Better have a look around. See about the Horcrux and the box of letters.
Incendio!
That's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Stupid. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some horklumps for her Wiggenweld.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Don't know what I... And for returning this box of letters. It's...
All the potions you brewed.
right now. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming a key. Revelio. This must be the entrance. entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio!
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan.
I appreciate you
Of course.
This'll show Everett how. Thank you again, and thank you for all of your help. No more Puffsky and dunking for me.
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
Sink like a stone.
Going for a
Goodness, can't very well be liaison.
You're a liaison to the
Well, not technically, no. I'm Nerida, by the way. We didn't officially.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again. You seem quite...
I feel that if Goblin...
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a...
You do? I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but...
Well, I can...
The last thing I want is for them to think... Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Confringo! Revelio.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
What are you up to now?
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Leviosa. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Incendio! What do we have in here then? Merida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Our relationship with them.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy
Merlin's big... I'm going to show it. Thank you again. I can't wait to study this.
I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill. I'm not sure I'll ever master that one. I managed to conjure a
Don't know his reputation to you.
It disappeared after a few minutes. Oh, hello. And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celeste. It's only the pinnacle of goblin-cut glass, first-rate.
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the... I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for...
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than...
I would not offer a prospective stargazer.
Yes?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going... And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help you.
I do. Are you in? Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to...
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
Keep Hogwarts in some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you...
Oh,
Where Actually, that's all.
Oh, very well.
Confringo! Revelio.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far star. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Emmett.
This is only the beginning. You will find more tape. And if I have ever seen one...
That's quite generous. Thank you.
It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and... Anyway...
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statue?
Pardon me, sir, but about those
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the...
So you did create...
Yes, I did. You are the one who's been pilfering.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your...
Ah. Well, even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for... It was too much.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and...
I know. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I then created the demiguise statues to keep... It worked brilliantly.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him as you...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Mr. Moon, I've learned... It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such... Clever man. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old... Continue collecting them if you like. As for me...
Potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.